There we go.
Welcome, Legion, to the Jason Callan channel.
Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here to do a live movie review, and this is for Deep Fear. Another one of the shark movies I didn't know was on Netflix. I know Under Paris is on it. I gotta watch that sometime. Deep Fear is another shark movie. I saw Mako, and Mako was really a chore to get through. That was like one of the shark movies that looked like a shark movie when it's this movie. I mean, I thought it was interesting when they screwed up. She wasn't nominated for the right award at the very beginning, but I mean, then the backlash for that. But I mean, it was a chore to get through. And this one is Deep Fear, and it starts off with two people diving underneath, and the scenery is beautiful. The underwater photography for this was great, just like it was for the last one for Mako. But I mean, this one adds up to something, this movie. And they show like this shark coming up, and she like grabbed the snout, and the shark went away. And then the shark came, and then her friend said, "Just grab the snout." And he kind of grabbed it, pushed it somewhat, and it went away. With my luck, I'd go grab the snout, and open my mouth and bite my hand off, Anyways, the girl's boyfriend was on the boat, and she was talking to this guy. She says, he was talking to this guy and said, "Okay, I got to go to the mainland and secure this apartment or whatever." And she said, "Well, okay, I'll stay here, and they'll give me 4 days to sail home in my leisure, right?" Because I guess she's a good sailor. The one thing is she wasn't a good actress at all. I mean, she was, I don't know, it's pretty, but she had this thing on her nose. She needed to get that removed. So I think I was focusing on. But they were saying, I saw reviews saying the acting was bad. I think she's the only one that was a bad actor. Everything else was fine. Anyway, she's driving home. Well, she's sailing home. Or she spent the night there. And then she'd go start sailing in the morning. And then those guys they took a helicopter ride down. The guys are always at where they're supposed to be. That one guy and that one, her one friend. Her boyfriend and her one friend. Anyways, she's sailing along, and then all of a sudden, her one friend sees on a computer that there's a storm heading her way, because they have GPS, because they track where she's at, right? And he calls her up. They have like walkie-talkie communication, right? And he said, "There's a squall coming your way. You might want to divert your course a little bit to avoid the storm." So she does, and when she's driving down, she finds upon the shipwreck, and two people are floating. They're asked for her help to get out of there. So she does. She helps them out, and then she says that the two guys said they're refugees. Don't call them. She's going to call the Coast Guard. Said that they're refugees, and they're going to get deported if she calls them. And they said their one friend is down in the wreckage, trapped in there, and there's like an air pocket. So they go diving. Her and the one guy that they save go down. They save the guy, right? And then they bring him back up. And then I think she goes to do the Coast Guard thing again. And the one guy smashes her phone. And, well, no, when they save the guy comes up and the shark kills him and attacks him, right? Well, anyway, she goes up. She has to tell the Coast Guard. She does that. The guy grabs the phone and smashed and puts a gun on her. And what happened was those two people they rescued were in a boat wreck, but they're criminals, right? And they're trying to smuggle cocaine to the Florida Keys. And to the Florida Keys, she said, "Okay, you're going to do what we say now. You're going to go down there with me, and we're going to recover whatever's missing, and you're going to float it back up to the surface." Anyway, so they go down there and do it. And it was effective because I was starting to get mad because they were real abusive, somewhat abusive to her, right? And they go down and they try to bring it back up, and the shark attacks the bag, and a lot of the bags hang back down the ship. They went back up. Well, she hid and she stayed down in the ship for a while. And then she waited till Coach because she came back up. And she said she wanted to go do another dive until they wanted to go back down. She said she'd only do 2 dives a day. And they threw her in a room. And then she goes, it locks her in there. And then I guess she picks up, they have like a phone to no signal, barely any signal. Because they smashed the walkie-talkie, but she had like a phone in there, I guess. And she tried to call her boyfriend. And then the guy grabs her phone and throws it in the water. But her boyfriend finds out about it. And she said she must be in trouble. So he goes to the authority. The authority said she has to be gone for 24 hours. She has to be missing for 24 hours before they can file a report. So she goes, finds his one friend that flies the helicopters, right? And he said, he says he can't do it tonight. He has to wait till the morning because that storm, because flying a helicopter in the storm was pretty much nonsensical and dangerous. And anyways, I don't want to give away a whole lot of the movie. It's really good. I don't think the girl was a great actress. It's only 85 minutes. Now, it involves like sharks and crime, like Blind Water did, but Blind Water was a chore to get through. That was on Tubi. That was another one the Asylum did for Tubi because they did Swim with Joey Lawrence, which I didn't like either. Because ever since they ended the Sharknado movie, Sharknado 6, it's about time. I think that's what they called it. All the shark movies have been lousy, either really boring or just tough to slog to sit through, you know. This one was 85 minutes and it moved at a really fast pace. There's a lot of stuff crammed in this movie. And when I talked to you about what happened right there, maybe like halfway through the movie. And there's a lot crammed in that 85 minutes, and the 85 minutes moved by pretty quickly. I really liked it. I thought it was quite good. Some people were like hating on it. I don't think the CGI was that bad. I thought the sharks looked pretty realistic. You know it's CGI, but I thought they looked pretty decent. I've seen some bad CGI sharks, mostly in the Asylum movies. But I don't think the sharks looked that bad in this one. I thought it was really interesting. No really scares or anything like that, but he had some gore in it, not a lot, but some. Oh, and then whenever the shark bit into the cocaine thing, right? The girl said the shark's probably high on cocaine, which I thought was funny. It's a funny line. It brings back some Cocaine Bear type vibes to it. Oh, and Cocaine Shark was terrible too, except for the last half hour. Well, no, for the most part, we liked the movie. I thought it was very entertaining. It moved at a quick pace. There was a lot in the film. It wasn't a slog to get through it all. I'm like I had to check the time because I was doing something else. It was like the movie had like 40 minutes left, and it seemed like nothing. And it was very entertaining. I liked it. I think 85 minutes was the right time. A lot of stuff happened in the movie to keep it going. Even the backstory helped it go or some, you know. I don't think there was ever really a dull moment in the movie. You know, I liked it. I guess it was a major flaw. I was trying to figure out how much they spent on the movie. I couldn't find it. Probably like 1 million, 2 million. I think it didn't gross very much at all. Yeah, I think worldwide was like 100 some odd $1,000. So that I don't know how the distribution was. And this wasn't from the Asylum. Did you see like other companies trying to do shark movies now? It was from Brilliant Pictures associated with Canal Plus, which I assume is Studios Canal. I think that's a French film too. It's actually quite good. Like I said, I didn't think the one girl was. There's only really 2 girls in the movie, really. I mean, there was like a couple of supporting people, but only 2 girls in the movie, like the hero of the movie and then the villain. And the villain of the movie I thought was really good. She played a villain really well. And whenever the guys like pulled a gun, I started to get a little bit mad. So it was effective. But I thought the shark movie was quite good. I mean, I usually try to put shark movie reviews on the channel. I thought I'd do it live. Why not? I thought it was very entertaining. And like I said, I moved at a quick pace. That's always a good sign. If a movie moves at a brisk pace, it's not boring or it's a sludge to get through. I like the movie. I don't know. It doesn't deserve a 3.5 on IMDb, but like one guy reviewed it, said it wasn't that great. But I thought it was fine. I didn't have a problem with it. And then like a lot of the people, the online reviews on YouTube aren't giving it good reviews either, but I thought it was quite good. I liked it. I give it 8 out of 10 for Deep Fear. It's on Netflix. I mean, I guess it's into the shark it'd be called a shark movie, even though there's more to it than that, but it was quite good. I think the crime aspect of part of the boat brought back memories of Dead Calm, which had no sharks in it, with Sam Neill. I saw it ages ago. I barely remember the movie. I mean, there was crime aspects in Blind Water too. That guy that was like a thief, and he ended up being stuck with that girl. But I mean, that movie just sucked, And the whole thing of like she was hit, she was blinded. Her vision was kind of blurred though. But I mean, that was the twist of the movie. I didn't think it was very good, But I did like Deep Fear. I give it an 8 out of 10 for a shark movie. It was pretty good. If you want to see a shark movie that's not boring or anything like that, that's a really good one to see. I gotta watch Under Paris sometime too. So I do a live movie review. I did a live stream about a few hours back. It went really well. I wanted to do this live stream, live movie review of Deep Fear. Hope you liked the video, everybody. Till next time, please take care of my Legion. I'll go 14-14. Why not? I want to thank you for all your support. I know it's not getting. Oh, hi, Carrie. Would you want a theater? Oh, yeah, there probably isn't. I mean, it made like 139,000 worldwide. That's not too good. Hi, Carrie. Did you want to come up, honey? You don't have to, but you can if you want. It was a shark movie, but I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, there probably isn't. I mean, like a lot of the independent movies, I can't come. Oh, okay, it's okay. I might just end up editing it then. Well, no, I'm glad you guys chatted though. It brings more context to my video. It's okay. No, I don't need to be sorry, honey. There are more options. Yeah, I get. Yeah, definitely. Oh, you were like, oh, thank you, Carrie. That means a lot to me. Yeah, there are more options. I mean, there used to be, but movies aren't like that anymore. I mean, they don't get big. More money is on the streaming. If they get involved with Netflix or something like that, I guess it was number 8 with Netflix. It did pretty good on Netflix, though. Well, no, I agree with you, DeSalvo Victus. Sometimes, well, it depends on the distributor. I know Open Water did pretty well, but that got opened up by Lionsgate. That was on a lot of different things. And Roger Ebert gave it a glowing review, saying like that movie had a real effect on him. And then Open Water 2 was good, but it was completely different. Well, I thought it was fascinating. Some people hated it. Open Water 3, Open Cage. They changed the title of that. I think I can't remember the title of it now, but they changed the title of that movie. I don't know why, but maybe I'll look it up and see why they changed the title of it. But no, I like shark movies. I like reviewing them. I mean, it wasn't. I don't know. I don't think it was that scary. I like that, but I mean, I thought it was pretty good. Very interesting. A survivalistic. I guess survivalistic, but I mean, she ran afoul of crooks that were cocaine people. Running cocaine. The shark got hold of the cocaine and killed some people. But it's quite good. I liked it. But yeah, I agree with you. They don't have the options now, unless it's like, I mean, if you're in Pittsburgh, I saw like, I don't know how many theaters are open in Pittsburgh now. I remember seeing a paper. It cost way too much operation. Yeah, that's true. I'll tell you what happened. We have a local drive-in theater. We only have one left. That's in Waterford, right? And that was one of the drive-ins that used to show porno movies back in the 70s and 80s. And that's when they'd have all the theater listings, and they show lists for porno movies too. But Cinema 18 showed porno, they had listing for that. And then it was weird because all of a sudden they showed the re-release of Inframan at Cinema 18, and then Electric 2, Grade 2 Electric Boogaloo was shown there too. But I don't think anyone's going to take their kids to see a porno movie. It was Cinema 18. I've seen it before, and that's a porno theater. But they're showing the movie, so I ain't taking you there, But it was weird when it was showing non-porno movies, but usually it was always porno movies. Anyway, Sunset was a porno theater. I don't know when they changed around, and then that's the theater we went to. I've been to drive-in theater since 97, I think. I don't know when the last one, either Mission Impossible or Speed, that came out. I saw that. Because we went to that one and the Prescott Drive-In. And then that one I've been to 97, and then the Sunset, that still was remaining. Well, when you talk about digital, right? They didn't know if they were going to go out of business because they had paid $50,000 to convert everything to digital. But they're still in business. I guess opening weekend was like would be a great time to go. There was Ghostbusters Frozen the Empire, and then Godzilla vs. King. That Godzilla and King Kong one when they fought like the apes and stuff. Not Godzilla Minus Zero though. And then it was a documentary about like this drive that's going to go out of business. I thought it was about the Sunset. I thought about art, but it was another one in PA or something like that. I remember I did a review of it, and then like a half hour later, the director of the movie commented on it, which is really cool. Yeah. Yeah, not too many big theaters anymore. We have like, Erie Movie House, which is different. That's not like new movies coming down. Swamp Zombies had a premiere there, which I didn't see it though. And that's the last time I've been in I don't know. I think maybe that was the last time I was in the theater. We saw The Party with Peter Sellers. That might have been the last time. Because, ever since COVID, I've been in a theater like 3 times, and then Erie Movie House twice. Because when the COVID left, I remember seeing, what we see? We saw Black Widow. We saw Quiet Place 2. Then we saw Green Knight. That's the last movie I saw at the theater. And then they ruined the theater experience, so they don't have like, the movies aren't listed anymore. They don't have the titles of the movies on there anymore. And it's like you have to have assigned seating instead of just sitting where you want to. It's just kind of a hassle, I like Tinseltown, but I lost my desire to go to the movie theater, And then the Erie Movie House was really cool. We were invited there twice as guests, and they said I could pick whatever movie I wanted. The first time I was there, I picked that Silent Scream in 1979, which I haven't seen forever. And that's a hard movie to find, a horror film. It was 90 minutes. And then he put an episode of Mr. Show. And then, I mean, we there played video games and stuff like that. And then the last time was I saw that movie, Blake Edward movie, The Party with Peter Sellers. Really funny. And I'm glad you liked my movie review, Carrie. That's true to Son of Invictus. So I guess that's it. I'm glad you guys commented. Carrie to Son of Invictus. That was cool. I mean, this isn't drama, so it's not going to get the biggest numbers. But the Shark movie review. All right. So I'll go 21. Why not? So I want to thank you guys for listening. I thought it was a quite good movie. I enjoyed it. I want to thank people that were in the chat, Carrie to Son of Invictus, for giving me your guys' knowledge about the movie. About theaters anyways. And that's true about theaters. I thought I'd put some extra info in there. So, anyway, end it. Do 21. I thought it was kind of a neat way to do movie reviews is do them live. But, So until next, everybody, please take care of Allegiant. Good night, everybody. Good night. Thank you, Carrie to Son of Invictus.